Yeah, hello, welcome back. In this video guide, we're going to learn how to ship, submitting your arrived parcels or product to ship for Cssbuy to forward it to your address outside China, or better still within China, depending on where you want Cssbuy to forward your address to. So let's quickly head to our browser. So here we are in our browser. I'm already logged into my Cssbuy account. So let's head to my international orders to see orders that has arrived in Cssbuy warehouse. So you can see this order I placed has arrived in the warehouse and has been in the warehouse for 4 days now. This has been there for 5 days now, and I would like to submit them to ship, to have Cssbuy ship it out for me. You can see them here, or to know the exact products that are in the warehouse, you just click on in warehouse and you will see all the products, that all your orders that you have in Cssbuy warehouse. You can select a particular order to ship out, or you can do a multiple shipping. For my case, I would like to ship everything, so I'll just click on select all for all arrived orders to be shipped out for me. So after selecting all, you just click on submit to ship here. Confirm to submit selected items to ship. Click OK. So once you click on OK, it sends you or brings you to this page and gives you a general breakdown of all the items you are about to submit to ship, or you're about to ship. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items I would like to ship out. So let's say if the product should be a breakable something, you can ask Cssbuy to double the box for you by clicking at select, or you can select a particular product for Cssbuy to double its box, in case that might be a breakable thing or you don't want the retail box to have any effect. You can ask Cssbuy to double the box. Here is the total price of what I bought and the total weight in grams. For you to convert it to kilograms, you just have to divide it by 1000. So 5097 grams will be about 5.097 kg. So then the next thing we do is go ahead to selecting the address you've added to your address book. Either you want Cssbuy to ship your product within China, which is to your private shipping company or forwarding company. You have already added your Chinese address, or you are sending outside China, you would have added your international address. So let me demonstrate it. First, let me select my international address. The address I added is a Ghanaian address, so let me select the Ghanaian address and then scroll down to see what you immediately select your address. Cssbuy would pre-select the shipping options that are available for your country or for the destination. So since I chose Ghana, Ghana has 1, 2, 3 shipping options. Ghana can send by DHL Hong Kong, and Candle Logistics, which is the standard shipping option handled by myself, the Africa Cssbuy agent, and then EMX. So whichever option you like, you select. Each gives you the price breakdown. For DHL, the first 500 grams, which is 0.5 kg, Cssbuy charges you 176 yuan or Chinese RMB to ship. Additional 500 grams is 40 yuan. For Encano Logistics, the first 1000 grams or 1 kg is 80 RMB, and then additional 500 grams, which is 0.5 kg, charges you half, which is 40 RM. And EMX, this is what it charges. So you just have to select whichever option you would want to ship by. When you select, the options have their own terms. It may take 10 to 20 days. When parcel weights arrive 32 kg, we will ship out, which means for this option, Cssbuy will pack all the parcel of other customers who are submitting to ship through this logistic. We'll pack it up to this weight before shipping it out. So that is the reason it might take some time, some few days for it to be shipped out. When you select DHL, you also have their time. It takes 7 to 10 days, but it might take 4 to 3 days from our warehouse to Hong Kong airport. So you get it now. So after selecting whichever shipping company you like to ship with, you come to the next stage, the custom invoice. This custom invoice is what Cssbuy will display, will have you print in case in your country your custom requires you to submit your declaration document or your custom invoice for the order you made, for them to declare a tax for you. So you can just enter the product name. For my case is general goods, so I'll just enter group. The quantity, I'll just enter 1 because it's going to be made 1 package. But if you can do that. Let's say if you are buying a shirt and a shoe, you can make these shoes and a quantity. If it is 10 pairs, then the total price, if it is $100 for total price, add that. Then you add the next. Click here to add the next product on or in your parcel. But since my country wouldn't require that for now, I'll just name this group and then make the quantity 1 and give a little devalued and give the value of the product, and then I'm done for this. Then scroll down. You can leave a note here for Cssbuy. Then you see the shipping cost, and Cssbuy will now charge you for the service fee, which is about 6 to 1% depending on your level of membership. But because of my membership, I pay virtually nothing for this account because I'm an agent and because I'm a worker there. So when there's any reduction or discount, you see it visible, and if you choose insurance, you have it displayed. If you want them to add a vacuum packaging, so let's say your product is breakable or is a fragile product, you would like them to add a vacuum packaging to it so that it protect the product from breaking during transit. So you can select this option. It's a value added service. Comes at a cost of 5 RMB per vacuum bag, and then the box charges. If you want them to double the box here, you can see the cost for doubling the box for all the 5. But in my case, I'm going to ship within China, so I would select my China address here. It's a China address because the country is made China whilst adding the address. So I'll select this and then come down to the shipping options available. And for China addresses, it's all in this. We have numerous, but for the particular address I've chosen, I only have available these 2 shipping options. The first one is not a shipping option, but it's meant for Cssbuy to buy directly from the seller to shipper. So when Cssbuy has bought directly from the seller to the shipper for you, you can now choose this when submitting to ship, because when you submit to ship, it's then that you can complete your order to earn rewards. So you have to select this when you made Cssbuy ship directly for you, because it's not good to leave your orders not completed. Then the next thing you have to do is, but for my case, I either choose this or that, but let me just choose the first one because I have it now. After selecting that, I've already filled the page, so I'll leave a note. So after typing in the note, I will just click on submit to ship and confirm. Are you sure you want to submit these orders to ship? Yes. So once I've submitted to ship, voila, it has been successful, and the status will be pending. So immediately Cssbuy ships out the product, it will be changed. The status will be changed to shipped, and Cssbuy will make available your tracking number for you to track. You can just hit on drag to track, but this not usually works for international parcels. And you can always check updates on items you submitted to ship by coming to my parcels, and you have records for submitted items to ship. Should you have made a mistake, you can quickly cancel and resubmit, because it takes some hours before the order is completely accepted by the system. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.